Hey.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm just resting.
Yeah. Good. So how's the baby doing? With all this chaos, I was just kind of worried.
I was kind of worried too, but I think she's okay. You know, I can feel her moving around now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yeah.
What's it feel like?
Feels like tiny little bubbles popping inside of me.
Like champagne?
Yeah, exactly like champagne.
Wow, it's so amazing. Hey, maybe she's tapping out Morse code.
What do you think she's saying?
Maybe she's saying, thank you for taking such good care of me. What's the matter?
Oh, what if she's saying, please don't take my daddy away?
Brooke, I'm always gonna be nearby, watching you and watching this baby.
But she'll never know that you're her father.
We can change that.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can. Brooke, I would be so proud to claim this baby. And you.
But Bridget.
Bridget would understand. We'll make her understand. Brooke, what the hell kind of marriage can the two of us have anyway? I'm in love with somebody else. I am, Brooke. I am so unbelievably, incredibly in love with you.
Brooke? You all right?
Yeah, I think I just dozed off for a minute.
Well, babies will do that to you. Listen, I just wanted to make sure you knew about the reporters outside.
Oh, no. How many?
10 or 15. And they're at the loading dock as well. So listen, I'm going to bring you lunch, and then when you're ready to go home, we'll have security walk you out, okay?
Once again, the tabloid queen. Well, I've Stephanie to thank for that.
And Whip.
No, I think it would have been worse if Whip didn't step in.
Worse.
Yeah. Well, those reporters would be crawling around Ojai right now trying to find out who the father was. And eventually, one of them would have figured it out.
You know, I think there's a part of you that wishes that would have happened.
No.
Brooke, I know you want to be with Deacon. You want to raise this child together.
Not at my daughter's expense. I am not going to run off with my daughter's husband. That is not an option.
No matter how much you love him?
Yes. Because she loves him too.
Wait, come on.
Oh, come on. When did you get so prim and proper?
It's just, it's bad enough that the boss is my mother-in-law. I don't want everyone thinking that I'm in here making love to my wife all the time in my office.
If only they knew the truth, that I'm totally sex-starved.
What?
It's been a while.
Bridget, I know, but it's...
Oh, I know you're working really hard. I'm proud of you.
I appreciate the support.
Well, I better be supportive. It's only gonna get worse, you know, with the bomb my mom just dropped.
The pregnancy.
Yeah. Honey, you were hired to promote a line of lingerie. Instead, you're smack in the middle of some media circus. This must seem really strange to you.
Question is, how does it make you feel?
That's my mom. One public scandal after another.
Bridget, you're not upset with her, are you?
No.
Hey, it's me. Come on, talk to me.
I love my mother. She's a wonderful person. And she'd do anything for me.
I know.
Just the one thing she's never been able to do is just get her act together, you know? Every time I think she's learned her lesson, she makes another huge mistake and we're all back in crisis mode.
guess it's got to be pretty tough on you.
I'm okay. I am. I'm okay this time because I have you. Deacon, our life together is so sane and stable. And nothing my mother does can touch that.
Another few months, I'll have it filled up. Remember last time? It was over $100.
Yeah, you know, I'll give you $100 if you throw that entire thing out the window.
You want me to throw money away, literally.
Look, I make good money. There's no reason for you to scrimp. I take good care of you, don't I?
With all the shenanigans at Forster, who knows how much longer you'll have this job?
Yeah, well, as it turns out, shenanigans pay a whole lot better than hard, honest work. About time I get on the bus. Oh, Mom. Mom, look at this. Your boy made the front page news. Well, there you go, Mom. You always said that I'd make a name for myself.
I never expected this.
Oh, yeah, you expected me to do it the old-fashioned way. Work harder and smarter. Well, you know what? I tried that, and they screwed me. Gave my promotion to a bartender.
You should have resigned. Gone somewhere else where you'd be appreciated.
Oh, you mean start all over again? Yeah, I could have, but I learned my lesson. The people who get ahead in this world are the ones who take advantage of their opportunities. Like that guy, Deacon Sharp, married that kid, Bridget, instant career. I got farther than I ever could. College, or working my tail off for those people.
How far are you going to take this, Whipple?
Well, it all depends.
On what?
How much I can get away with.
What are you gonna do about Whip?
I don't know.
Brooke, can you go through with this, pretending he's the father?
Well, how could I get out of it? And if it weren't for Whip, those reporters would be hot on Deacon's trail right now. It's exactly what I needed. A cover story to make sure that Bridget didn't find out the truth. I should be relieved, right?
But you're not, because you're living a lie.
And I've been living this lie ever since I slept with my daughter's husband. But it's more than that. It's Whip. I don't trust him.
The question is why, Brooke? Why did he do it?
He says that he wanted to protect me. But I don't really believe that.
Is that it? Or, I mean, is it the media attention? Is it...
Well, I think that's part of it. It's also job security. He knows how much I need him now. Oh, Megan, this has turned into such a mess. But it's worth it. It's worth anything I have to go through to protect my daughter.
Poor Mom.
Hey, Bridge, you wouldn't want to be worried like this.
Of course I'm gonna worry about her, Deacon. Look what she's done to her life.
I think she's gonna be fine. Besides, we're gonna get her through this, right?
I sure hope she realizes what she has in you. You have been a rock for her to lean on, Deacon. And don't think I haven't noticed. It's amazing. In a few short months, you guys have gone from being sworn enemies to being friends.
Well, I suppose it has to do with everything that we have in common. Starting with how we both feel about you. She loves you so much. You know, sometimes I catch a glimpse of how much she loves you, and it blows me away.
I know she loves me. I know. Listen, all this stuff I've been talking to you about how her whacked out life affects me, that's for your ears only, okay? Mom doesn't need the stress.
I know she doesn't. This is so ironic. I mean, here she is protecting you, and you're protecting her.
She's protecting me?
Look, I guess you wouldn't see it that way.
Not at all. Look, it's not her fault. Her brain is just not wired that way. To think about consequences and long-term impact. Mom is all about impulse moves and living for the moment. That's who she is, and that's just something I've learned to accept.
I don't know. I think maybe you're not giving enough credit here.
Deacon, I think I know my mom a little better than you do. It's just been the same story my whole life. She acts first, thinks later. Maybe it's because she doesn't really care what people think about her. And you know, that could be a strength, I don't know. I just know that I couldn't do it. I mean, if it was me on the cover of all those newspapers being chased by reporters, I'd want to die. I'd be so humiliated.
I promise you that is never gonna happen.
Thank God. Who knows? Maybe we'll set a good example for Mom. We could show her what a healthy relationship could be like. And then the next time she picks a guy, he'll be somebody wonderful. Like you.
Bridget, let me ask you something. What's your take on this guy, Whip?
I shouldn't make snap judgments. I barely know the guy. It's kind of hard for me to respect a man who would put my mom in this position, you know?
He's probably not proud of it.
Well, I guess you missed the big smile he was flashing for the cameras. I don't get it. Where was this guy when she was up in Ojai? Her whole life was falling apart, and so was her company. Regardless of whether he knew about the baby, a man who cared would have been there. He works here. It's not like he didn't know what was going on. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess I better lose the attitude about him. He is going to be part of this family.
I don't know about that.
Of course he is. He and Mom might not work out, but he's always going to be this baby's father.
Oh, are we talking about the same guy here? Have you seen him? He doesn't exactly strike me like father knows best. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't count on this guy sticking around, Bridget.
I hope you're wrong. My little brother or sister is going to need a dad.
He's gonna have us. He's gonna have the whole family.
Do you want to be involved?
You kidding me? Absolutely. Yeah, your mother she's gonna need a ton of support, and I want to be there for her. I want this child to feel like our home is his second home.
Wow.
What? Wow.
I'm just a little surprised.
Well, I mean, that's how it is with little D.
Honey, little D is your son. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's great that you want to help Mom with the baby. So do I. This baby's gonna need our help. Especially if you're right and his father abandons him. I'd be so sad. No matter what we did, we could never make that up to him.
Yeah.
Honey, I gotta get to school.
Okay.
I love you.
See you. I am gonna make it up to this child. And I am gonna be a good father. Even if I'll never know who I am. I just gotta make sure that Whip Jones doesn't get in my way.
So you haven't really talked to Whip.
No more than I had to.
Brooke, you've got to have a serious discussion with him and lay down some ground rules.
Ground rules? No, I want as little contact with that person as possible.
But Brooke, people are gonna ask questions.
Yeah, so we'll just say we had an affair and things didn't work out.
And when the baby's born?
Deacon will release a statement. Brooke Logan and Whip Jones are sorry to announce that they went their separate ways.
I don't know, Brooke. I don't think it's gonna be that simple.
Hi, honey.
Whip.
I brought some friends to see you.
Hi, Brooke.
Janine. Todd.
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of a mix-up. They were stuck downstairs with the rest of the paparazzi. Now, I know that you aren't ready to talk to the press.
You're right, I'm not.
But Janine is such a respected voice in the community. I mean, I'm sure she could clear up any kind of misrepresentation that's floating around out there.
Most of which you created.
Touche. No, you're right. I did not handle the press conference well, but this is my chance to rectify all that, you know? Come on in, guys.
Let's get a shot of the two of them together.
Yes, come on, Brooke. This is our chance to show the world how wholesome and normal we are, huh?
You know, I'm really not prepared for this.
Janine, can't you see she's wiped out?
It won't take more than a couple of minutes.
Well, what's wrong, honey? Don't you feel well, huh?
Whip, not now.
Oh, I know. I know what she needs, huh? Come here. You need a good, old-fashioned foot massage.
Whip!
Huh?
That's great. Could I get a smile?
Yeah. Oh, come on, honey. You know you love it.
Todd, stop right there.
Todd, you heard her. Knock it off. Okay?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I better stop before I get carried away here. I mean, that's what got us into this predicament in the first place, right? Smile. Yeah. Now, what other shots you guys want to take, hmm?
I know, you guys. I really appreciate it. Look, between you and me, I owe you one, all right? All right, thanks.
Deacon, there's a problem.
Why? What is it?
It's Whip. He brought a reporter and a photographer up to Brooke's office.
Megan, you're gonna have to handle this. Every time I get near this guy, he sends me right over the edge.
You don't understand. He won't leave her alone. He is totally all over her.
What?
All right. I really got to get back to work now. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Janine, Todd, I want copies of those pictures.
You got it.
All right.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Promoting. I mean, that's my job, and I'm damn good at it. At least it was my job until you decided to replace me with your son-in-law.
Oh, so that's what this is about. Revenge. So you decide to humiliate me publicly.
I think you got it backwards, Brooke. I saved you from humiliation, remember? I kept you from having to say who the real father was. Oh, come on. What is it, Brooke? Is he married? A priest?
What?
I don't know. There's just shots in the dark. But obviously, he's a little too ashamed to come forward.
He is not ashamed of us.
Oh, then it's you who's ashamed of him. I see. Must be wildly inappropriate.
This conversation is over.
I'm getting warmer, aren't I?
Listen to me, Whip. Either you end the charade right now or you start towing the line.
You know what? I got a better idea. Instead of me getting all uptight, why don't you relax and have a little fun?
Fun?
Yeah, don't say it like it's a dirty word. I mean, come on. It's a big joke. We're pulling one over on the entire world. I mean, I know how to show a lady a good time, and you obviously know how to have one.
Oh, God, that is not how this happened.
Oh, right. So,
You know, you think this is a joke, but it isn't. It's torture. I have to lie to everybody that I love.
if you would just relax, I can alleviate some of that stress, you know?
Whip, I told you never to touch me again, so please just get your hands off me, okay?
Just relax, will you please?
You touch her again, I rip your freaking head off. Do you understand me?
Deacon, don't hurt him. Nothing happened.
Lunatic? What's the matter with you? You're acting like a jealous boyfriend. Oh, my God. You are the boyfriend. I can see it. No, I can see it in your faces. You're the father. You're pregnant by your son-in-law.